Hi, welcome. My name is Lynn. I'm a tarot card reader, and I'm about to do a reading, collective reading for you guys. Just give me 1 second. What's wrong with you? Set up. There you go. Like I was saying, my name is Lynn Gladlin, and I'm about to do a tarot card reading. I'm a tarot card reader, amongst other things, of course. And I'm just going to do this collective reading really quick. Should you want a personal reading that's available to you, you just have to send a donation of $25 to the payment information listed in my description. Or you could send any nominal, is it nominal? I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. You can send any donation to the Cashapp or PayPal listed in the description, and I can answer questions as well. Other than that, I just ask for you to like the live. It is an energy exchange. And enjoy the reading. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Not everything is going to resonate with you. So if it don't stick, just let it go. If it don't, work for you, just let it go. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure you like the live for me, please, as you enter or as you watch. And yeah, that's it. I hope everybody's off to a great day so far, feeling blessed and protected. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start off with hi, welcome. Good morning. I'm gonna start off with the dice. Roll the dice really quick and see what the zodiacs are and the houses. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help you. But it's good to be familiar with your birth chart, so you know what different aspects are relating to you. And sometimes the energy is not just yours; it's other people. What else are you in? Jesus loves you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jesus loves you too. Sometimes the energy is not just yours; it's other people that are in your energy, all up in your business. So much so that they come out in the readings. So please be mindful of that. Sometimes it's your person, family members, or just people in close proximity to you that could come out in the reading. So be very mindful. I do call out like different zodiacs and stuff like that. So it's good to be aware of what are yours, what's your zodiac, what's part of your birth chart or whatever. All right. Just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna ring the bell. It's gonna be a little loud, so make sure you put the volume down. And it's just to clear out, any energy, that's on the live should come to the live or anything like that. Okay. And okay, let's just get right into it. Oh no, let me roll the dice right quick. Good morning. Good morning. What rehabilitated? Strip me naked. You never had me like Christina Aguilera. Halle Berry. That's good. What is the thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Make sure you like the live. I don't see any likes up there on YouTube. I mean TikTok. Thank you YouTube so much for your, your support there. What are the planetoids for? One for the collective was resonating. Thank you so much for that like. I appreciate that. I have what is that? Damn, that's South Node, and that's what Jupiter masculine. Let me make sure something right quick. I'm pretty sure that's South Node because I've been doing this a little while. I should not. God damn you. Even a thing. Yeah, that's the South Node, all right. Somebody in their South Node or whoever I'm picking up on, somebody in that South Node in your energy. Thank you so much, Coco number 5. I like that name. It's pretty cool. Um, are you referring to Chanel? I mean, that's what I would assume. I like Chanel. I mean, what girl doesn't, right? All right, so somebody in y'all energy, if it's not collective, I don't think it's collective. Oh, I appreciate that, yeah. If it's not, I don't really think that. Sometimes we go into our South Node. Yeah, I can, but it's $25, and it needs to be sent to the payment information listed in my description. Oh, your name is Chanel. Okay, clever. I like it. But South Node, yeah, somebody could be in there. South Node. Thank you so much for the likes, YouTube. I really appreciate that. Or somebody in your energy, and it's okay because as enlightened people and those that chose to go on the enlightened path, higher frequency or whatever, I'm not entertaining that. You still can go into your South Node. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go into your South Node every now and then. You pick up jewels and gems that you need, and you take them with you to your North Node. So that's how that works. So just because the South Node is coming up doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but it could also mean that that's somebody else in their South Node that's in your energy, like really in there, which is why they're coming up. I have Jupiter here as well. Jupiter really represents expansion for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's a positive thing. It flipped out in the reverse though on the dice. So, and then I have Mars, which gives me a masculine emperor, kind of Aries energy, a little bit of fire. So I'm getting two things. If this is a person in your energy, if you're in the North Node, you could be on your way to expansion. Hey Sade, how you doing? And this person is experiencing the opposite of what Jupiter would bring, which would be expansion. And again, we have Mars, which we had 3 times yesterday. I come on pretty often. Yesterday was kind of the same thing. So 3 times Mars. This is about somebody is either not receiving some sort of expansion or you are, and this person isn't. Thank you so much for the likes. I really do appreciate that. Okay. Now that we did that, I wanted to do these karma cards. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. How are you guys feeling though today? It's Cinco de Mayo, right? Happy Cinco de Mayo for all those that celebrate. I hope you enjoy your day safely, of course. Get you some tacos. It's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I'm gonna make me some hot tacos today, for real. And it's Cinco de Mayo. That's perfect. I love tacos. Okay, who doesn't like a good taco? Oh, thank you. Who's that? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mr. Allen. Nice to see you again. I feel like I've seen you before. Yeah, Gemini came out, and Jupiter. Would you look at that? Who is a psychic? Say I. I. Jupiter. Twice. Confirmation. I had Jupiter here. Jupiter is here. Okay. Blessings from good fortune. The granting of. Okay, collective. You're receiving blessings. Good fortune. You or maybe somebody in your energy who's not is in their south node. I don't know. That Jupiter was in reverse, but Jupiter is here, resonating with the reading, so that's good. If you resonate with that, if you're in a light, you've been planting seeds. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You've been planting seeds, and it's time for expansion. Oh no, my phone is dying. No, no. All right. And Gemini, information to explain. Gemini is really good at communication. You know the throat chakra, communication, regulating the fall. I don't know how to say that. Fluke, fluke, flucations. Regulating from the flucations of information to explain. So some of you are like speakers. Look at that word. I think I said it right. But yeah, could be speaking on this, or you have in the past, or maybe you're just a really good speaker. I don't know. Somebody spiritual values. What house is this? The ninth house. Your ninth house is significant. Long range thinking of travel. What needs to be shared? So there could be something that you share. You share to others. What you're supposed to share is important. You know, what you share, what you communicate to others. This could be what's bringing you expansion. Hello, YouTube. Make sure you like the live. I see you guys popping in and out. However you guys are doing that, just make sure you show some love. Leave a comment. Let me know you're here. You're 34 and single, so I can't be your man. Absolutely not. Hey, from California. Hey, from Florida to California. Hi. I want to go to California so bad. I'm in Florida. If you're still here. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Hi, I didn't see you yesterday. I missed you. I hope you've been blessed. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I hope you've been blessed. I hope you've been doing well. We missed you yesterday on the live. We didn't get to see you. We needed your assistance a little bit. Yeah, I was on yesterday. Just for an hour. I came on at like 1. I only had an hour to spare. I didn't really have a lot of time. So I'm not surprised. It's okay. We miss each other sometimes. No matter what, we'll find each other. It's okay. No pressure. But anyway, whoa. We got houses and planets. It's kind of flipped up immediately. The way you protect yourself, do it on your own. So you do something like on your own, and the way you protect yourself is very, very significant. This is the first house. Whatever your sign is in the first house is significant. You're ascending. I love this song, but I'm non-violent. But I like this song. Anyway, damn. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, the way you project yourself onto the world. I said protect yourself. And this came on. I don't know. Maybe you guys are really good at protecting yourselves. Immediately. Something's happening right now. Immediately in the first house. First house. Cocked it. And Neptune. This is a spiritual experience. Neptune is like the water, spiritual. Be prepared to sacrifice for. Yielding is the only way to inspire others with. You inspire others, and maybe there are some things you had to sacrifice in order to get to this particular place. Neptune's very the subconscious. It's spiritual. It's Poseidon's trident or staff is what the symbol is, and it's a very spiritual planet. Wherever that's placed in your chart. So that I could be talking to somebody who is receiving some sort of expansion, but through their spirituality. First and ninth house is important. Yeah, ninth house is also spirituality. This is a very spiritual person. They could speak. They could use their voice, to speak. So take that. I'll take one more. We can move on. One more. Kind of fell this way sideways. Spirituality again. Spirituality to ultimately experience, trusting your psychic knowledge, trusting yourself, resulting from the indecision of or about your dreams, your idealization, and be a part of something overwhelming. So this is definitely something very spiritual. Trusting yourself, learning to trust yourself, Pisces energy. So we have Pisces, Gemini, and we have ninth house and the first house, and we have Neptune and Jupiter. Okay? So just look at those placements in your birth chart. I love the whole birth chart, the planets, the signs, the houses. So this deck is perfect for me. I do have a book, but if I read into the book, I might be here all day. Let me see. And the book was hard for me to read. I just got this from the bookstore. I'll be trying to go to the bookstore now just so that I'm not so much in hermit mode. Maybe you guys are experiencing that, being in hermit like a lot. I really enjoy hermit. Yes, I love that, Brittany. Let's get those likes up. We're doing pretty good though for 5 people, 713. I appreciate that. Thank you, you too, for your likes as well. But let's just look at I could try to look at some of it, but it's a lot to read on. Gemini came to rule in duality, feeling two emotions at the same time. Communication, see, that's what I said, mainly by speaking or writing. Basic learning, restlessness, short trips, neighbors, relatives. This part of the body ruled by Gemini is the hands. People are born during this time of Gemini function best when doing two or more things at one time. So you're probably a good multitasker. You do more than one thing at once. The other thing I had was Pisces. That should be the other way. Oh, and here it is. Associations. I'm just reading the associations just so that I don't have to read this for too long. Pisces reveals the negation of individuals' ego and can happen by positive means such as self-sacrifice. See, that was on there. Philanthropy and faith in an all-powerful force through negative ego denial such as escapism. So be careful of that. Drugs and alcohol, like feeling the need to escape. Other examples of ego denial are institutions that deny the importance of individual ego, such as large corporations, churches, and stuff like that. That'll, kill your individualism, which is very much so tied to your path and your spirituality. So that's important. This is very long, and I'm not about to read all that. So, the fish of Pisces swim in the ocean that covers and unites the land masses of our planet. I think Pisces is at the very beginning of this process, right? It's Pisces and then Aquarius. They're towards the end, right? What begins? What's the beginning? Aries. So Pisces is the end. The first is last, last is first. Good morning, Aisha. How you doing? So yeah, you can see it depending on how you see it. You know what I'm saying? Pisces is towards the end, so it kind of like encompasses all of the signs, like all of the powers from all the signs accumulate all the way to the bottom of Pisces. You know what I'm saying? Which is why Pisces and Aquarius a lot of times they be so tapped in, to the point it makes them weird. It makes them different. Makes them standoffish. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying that. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna work on that. What else? I'm trying to see if there's something else that I really want to. Place your foot in the ocean, and you are connected to all the land and oceans of all over the world. So something about, yes, water again with the Neptune, but then still connected to land. So it's that duality of Gemini as well. That's important here. Somebody is really good at, you know, both sides, the 3D and the 5D type of thing. Is this too loud? I just don't want it to be too loud. Oh, thank you so much, Jig Man. Thank you so much I like your name, for the subscription over here on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you for the likes. Also, Neptune. There you go. Neptune's message. There is more to the reality of your being than meets your eye. The world of your dreams is as real as any other. Okay, Neptune's warning. If you put your faith only in the world of your senses, you will always know a hunger that cannot be satisfied. Okay, as the ocean dissolves the beach beneath your feet, I will show you that your fine castles and all inside of them are made of sand. So it's almost like your fine castles are made of sand. I'm getting like clearing of illusions and like the reality of things. Yeah, there's more to the reality of your being than meets the eye. So if you were looking at your castles, Neptune comes in to like dissolve it under you to show you what it's made of. That sounds intense. Ego denial, otherworldly keywords for Neptunes. Fantasize, imagination. Yeah, could be like Pisces. Got to be very careful in this energy because that could really, it's like moon energy. It could bring up a lot of illusions, but then truth too at the same time. Hey JB, how y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, look at that. Dreams, and I said a prayer this morning for being in bondage, and addiction was one of them, and this is coming up. So maybe somebody's struggling with that, you know, because addiction is here for Neptune. I could see how that a lot of chosen people and a lot of people have a lot of spiritual abilities and sight and access and big callings. Sometimes they fall into addiction because of the whole like just the pressure and all of the messages all the time that they need to like drown it out. So if that is something that you're struggling with, you definitely you know, you want to try to find your way out of that as best as possible. Get the most support that you can so that you can find your way out of that. But it's totally understandable. You know, that does, you know, happen to try to get you to settle the mind because I feel like your mind is always, you know, working. Let me see if there's something else I like about this. Neptune rules the feet, and you can learn about the science of reflexology. You'll learn that there are points in the feet that connect to all other parts of your body. By massaging these points, you can promote relaxation, health, and healing. Have faith, it works. So that's maybe something somebody needs to know, that the different points in your foot. I've seen that before. Like it really, I don't know another body part that really connects all over the body like the foot does, and Neptune rules the feet. So that's something that you need to consider. The soul has its origin beyond the material world, and it is this concept that is represented by the planet Neptune. So it's repeating the same thing. Like it's definitely coming into the understanding and realization and the reality that it's more than what you may see. Okay, things are deeper than what you may see. It's not just surface. It's deep, and that's what um, that's just basically what I'm getting here, and it's probably the most important thing. Is it's deeper than surface level. So keep that in mind. Okay, whatever it is that you're dealing with. So look for the lesson, the spiritual meaning, not just the 3D experience of what you're experiencing. And a lot of you may be already aligned with that, thought process. Then Jupiter's warning. Remember, it has been said there were two messages over the entrance to the oracle in ancient Greece. Know thyself and nothing in excess. Okay, nothing in excess. This is Jupiter's warning, and the message is the purpose of life is to grow and expand in experience, knowledge, and understanding. So this expansion may not. Hi, Alice. This expansion may not only come, in the terms of 3D abundance, but spiritual expansion. Like mental expansion, like not necessarily things that you can touch, but there are other places where you can expand in your mind. Knowledge and understanding. This is true for everything in this world and in all other worlds. Okay? The purpose of life is to grow and expand in all types of ways. Okay? Let's see if I could pull something from that. The soul knows that abundance is its birthright. Your soul knows to a certain extent that abundance is your birthright. Okay? Your birthright, if you are, especially if you've given your life to God, if you believe in God, you know, if you've given your life to God, your birthright is not poverty. Your birthright is not to suffer. Your birthright is abundance. You have to know and believe that. You know what I'm saying? And don't subscribe to anything else. But your soul knows that abundance is its birthright, and Jupiter symbolizes this abundance. So while Saturn is anchored in the material world, Jupiter can be seen as the skybook that connects us with what we want using the knowledge that we're going to get what we desire because we should have it. So it's a way of thinking. You're going to get what you desire because you think you should have it. Some people call it luck. It's not. It's not surprising that the word jovial is derived from Juve, the Roman word for Jupiter. But when lucky people act like they have all the answers, then the bragging, exaggerating aspect of Jupiter rears its ugly head. So it's good. So that's an ego check. You know what I'm saying? Although you may be lucky because you know how to have the right perspective and you've accepted abundance into your life, acting like a know-it-all, like you know everything, and being arrogant that's going to send you into the egotistical side of Jupiter as you reflect on your abundance and your luck or blessings, as you may call it. So maybe that's something somebody needs to be cautious of as you step into this abundance, because I see it here. Jupiter represents the tools used to aid growth in knowledge and understanding, while Mercury symbolizes piece by piece perception of an individual facts. Jupiter represents assembling the broad picture. So I guess once you finally get each individual piece through the experiences of the other planet, Jupiter puts everything together, right? Makes it whole. It's interesting. I've never seen it that way. Jupiter is the forest. Mercury is the trees. That makes sense. When Jupiter is turned into the search for understanding of the human condition, laws, religions, philosophies are produced, as well as the teaching of widespread decimation of these subjects through publishing and broadcasting. The search of different approaches to life leads to foreign travel. So, expansion for some of you also. This expansion also includes travel, either spiritually or actual travel in the 3D, moving around, expanding. You gotta kind of move around if you're gonna expand, right? Let's jump into some Oracle really quick and see what comes out. Really sleepy. I have something else I have to do today, so I have to try to get on now, or else I wasn't gonna get on at all. What I want to do, I want to do this Oracle first. Let's see what we got going on with. I need to buy some new cards. Holy Spirit. Ooh, I cracked it right on actual money. Ooh, and somebody has animosity about that. Of course they would. Why wouldn't they? This is early. What? The reading? What's early? Me being on here? Oh, yeah, I know. I got to do other things. I got to go. So I had to get on here now. I mean, I hope that works for y'all. False narrative bondage. I'm tired. I've been busy grabbing up since like way before the sun. You know, I've been up for a long time. I be tired. I go to sleep mad early. I start my day very early. So it's actually a little late for me. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate that, Alice, Sade, and Aisha. So very supportive. I really appreciate that. Thank you, YouTube, as well. Make sure you like the live. Let me go ahead and get the message. We're gonna do past, present, future, so that way I can see clearly where we're going. I know you don't like the past, Sade. We won't stay there too long. We just visit, okay? What is the message? Ow! Let's pop my shoulder out of there. One card at a time. What's the past energy? Please help me. Change. So you changed. I can tell. I can tell. So there's been some sort of change. We'll look into what. Oh, thank you so much. What is this? That's cool. Thank you. Thanks, JB. That was cool. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. So the past. There's been a change you've I unlocked this, so I had to send. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That was pretty cool. Those little things bring me joy. I don't know why. Anyway, tell me more about this present energy right here for the collective. Ooh, there's one that's flipped up. Manifestation. You're manifesting something. You're a really strong manifester. That's cool. This present energy, please, spirit, one card. Divine feminine. That's what I'm talking about. Some of y'all are divine feminines out there, but you love them the same. You know they lame. You feel ashamed, but you love them the same. You ever felt like that? Like, bro, you are embarrassing, my nigga. But I love you though. But you're embarrassing. How you act, how you think, how you talk. I've changed. I've changed. I don't align with that shit no more. But it's just like, I mean, I love you because I used to be there too, but I can't stay there with you, bro. I gotta go. Dear Summer. Right? Is this too loud? Hold on, give me a second. Do Summer. Steady ass kiss. Dug into the casket dips. And they family. You know they lame, but you love them. You know they lame. You feel ashamed, but you love them the same. I don't respect it. Uh-uh. You could be next kid. The danger zone. Motherfucker, come on. I did. I did. It was really good. Did I finish that? I think I finished that. It was good. I liked it. It was very interesting. Kanye is very interesting. Like, just one of those. He reminds me of one of those geometric shapes. You know, those flowers that just keeps blooming, just keeps opening. Like, it just keeps opening. It could get a little scary too, but Kanye is different. What's the present energy, please? Oh, blocked. Let's look into that. Give me one of the advice. Why did that come out? I got 2 for the advice. Oof. There's a priest that could be a flying monkey. He is so interesting. The Yi and the Niji lore is wild. I know. I wish that they were still, really good friends. When I listen to Kanye, sometimes I could see how, him and Jay-Z could be friends. I mean, that happens so sometimes in friendships. But a lot of people ain't really feeling Jay-Z, I know, and there's a lot of different opinions. Right now, everything seems so crazy. There's so many illusions up. It's ridiculous. AI is like crazy right now. But I don't know. I'm still rocking with it until it doesn't fit for me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, tell me more about this change that happened in the past. Ooh, rich girl. Maybe something changed in your finances? Oh, yeah. You changed and became a rich girl. If you don't necessarily feel that now, sometimes you have to catch up to the energy, or the energy has to catch up to you. Either way, it's here. Something changed, or you're on your way to this change with your finances. It's in the past. It's happened already. What about the present energy with the divine feminine? Oh, Jesus, a rising star. This is coming out real clear. I feel like I'm not really picking up on anybody else's energy, which I like. So maybe you guys have done some baths and some prayers, some affirmations, visualize, like really releasing. If you are in this hermit mode or whatever, kind of like me, this is working for you, because there was a point. There's so many people in y'all energy. It's ridiculous. Maybe you've really been working on that. Look, she has on all white. Yeah. This is a rising star, and it doesn't have to be literal where it's like rising star, like entertainment. Just in your energy, you are rising, like a queen rising or a phoenix coming out from either another place, you rising above. Okay. So what's up with this block? What is this? Enamored, somebody who maybe you are enamored by, or they're enamored by you. What do you mean by this? A boss. I don't know if that's you or another person. That usually is like a masculine or emperor that is enamored by you. This person is blocked. If not literally on your phone, confusion, illusion. There's some sort of confusion, or thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. There's some sort of confusion or illusion surrounding this, either by you or this emperor. This person is either blocked energetically, like they're blocked by you. Somebody has a gift. Tell me more. Yeah, this relationship. Somebody's confused, or there's some sort of your relationship with this person is surrounded by confusion and illusions, and they've been blocked. Or they feel like they're blocked, or you blocked them because of all of this confusion. Tell me more. Can you clarify this? Love spell. There's a love spell going on, circling around this. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why your ancestors have blocked them, or you're blocked, because there is a love spell. I mean, my collective isn't going to do no love spell. Not this person who's a divine feminine and a rising star in the current energy. You're not doing this love spell. Maybe somebody did a love spell on you, and it's blocked. This boss-like energy to get you enamored, or because they're enamored. It's a confusion illusion there. Just give me one more. Let's clarify that. The energy behind that. Love spells, the positive is the negative. Who's doing it? Divine masculine. Wow. So we have a match here. Divine feminine and divine masculine. There's a confusion. And a love spell? Earth angel. Maybe somebody put outside of you two, put a love spell on this divine masculine to make him confused about this relationship. So in the current energy, this person could be blocked. Yeah, concerned. Did a divine masculine do a love spell on an earth angel? That is not to be done. Maybe that's why this person is concerned. Who is concerned? Yeah, awakening. This divine masculine could be awakening from this love spell that he's under. Somebody's awakening from the love spell. It's not working. There we go, a Jezebel. A Jezebel is concerned because somebody is awakening from a love spell. A divine masculine, he has no access though, he's blocked. But he's awakening. He's awakening from this love spell that was placed by him by this. Because you have a gift. What was so weird to you? Make sure you like the live. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's interesting. A Jezebel is concerned because she put a love spell on a divine masculine. Who could be an earth angel? Or maybe you are. This divine masculine is coming out of this love spell. This confusion about this relationship. Tell me more about this past energy with the... Okay. Divination. Oh, I gotta go real far to get it. Okay. I keep smelling something, but it smells really good. That's a first. It might be my hair because I just washed it. And that's why I keep covering it up because I like really washed it. And I don't really want nothing. I don't want nothing to get on it. It smells so good. Every time I turn my head, I smell it. It smells so good. But divination. Yeah, 12K is great. Thank you so much, Brittany. Distant future. This could be coming up in the future. But this rich girl, maybe she does divination. The past energy. Maybe the divination is a part of this abundance. I don't know. Tell me more about this past energy. Family. What about it? Child. So you could be getting something about your family. Something you're creating. Maybe you created a family. Child could be a family. You could have a child. What is this child? You created something maybe. Pathway. Yeah, I feel like you created something. But what's the family? Oh, yeah. The family you could have experienced abuse. You could be this child in this family experiencing abuse as you go on your pathway. Abuse from your family. Tell me about this present energy with the rising star. Oh, they can see behind the veil. So, or somebody could be wearing a mask. What's this? Soulmate. Oh, you were cloaked. You were cloaked. You're definitely somebody's soulmate, but you were cloaked. Look, there's something over her. Somebody cloaked you so you couldn't be seen. Hi. Good morning. Okay. Tell me one more. Or they cloaked your soulmate or something. Yeah. Animosity. They're mad. Somebody's just a hater in your energy. It could be family. They're mad about this. They did this out of animosity. Somebody has animosity for a rising star that could either see behind the veil or that was cloaked. Yeah. Divinity. Tell me more. Yeah, they spread false narratives. That could be happening in the current energy. About on someone who is balanced. You're balanced though. Your chakras are all in upright. So that's not gonna work. Yeah, and ascending. You've ascended. Even through the animosity and the jealousy and the false narrative and the abuse, you're still a divine feminine ascending with balanced chakras. Give me one more. Present energy. That flipped right on out. Surprise! Maybe you're surprising people. This is a surprise to people. Like, how did you manage to stay so positive? Oh, that's a great goal. Thank you so much. How did you manage to stay so positive? How did you manage to still ascend? Surprise! Still ascending. Surprise! Still chosen. Surprise! Still loved by God. Surprise! None of that shit worked. Surprise! Are you surprised? It seems like you are. You tried your damnedest. Look at it. Look at it. This is what you probably went through. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts, Batu. I really appreciate that. This is what you went through? Lots of abuse? So they're very, very surprised and mad, mind you. Like, how dare you? How dare you not completely succumb to all that abuse we put you through? We spent so much time doing that. And one more. Because energy. About the surprise. I saw that. What's it keep? It's voodoo. Yeah. Yeah. They was doing voodoo on you, a sweetheart. Clarify this. Let it come out, please. Yep. But you have faith. Lots of faith. That's really what did it. Your faith is like unwavering. Your labor and efforts. Parts of your labor and efforts is how much you pray and have faith. Tell me about this Jezebel. That's a lust demon. We were just talking about lust demons yesterday. This Jezebel is lustful. And that's probably how this divine masculine got caught up with this Jezebel. Tell me more. Ooh. Manifestation. This is a manifestation. The endings is here, but it's in reverse. Look at how it's in reverse. Somebody really wants something to end, but it's in reverse. There's no end. There's no ending that. This is a manifestation. So somebody's manifesting something. Tell me more. Yeah, they're evil-eyeing your manifestations. This could be a man. Or they're evil-eyeing a man who's in their north node. They're getting evil. So this Jezebel, abundance. Look at that. It's abundance on both sides. A rich girl and abundance. This is two divine beings trying to come together, and somebody's really standing in the way. Like in a major way. They're evil-eyeing this mature man who has gone into their north node, and they're trying to manifest. And this Jezebel's putting love spells and stuff, either on the connection or whatever, because I guess it is set to be abundant. If you have two people that are operating in divine light and they are really good manifestors, they could have nothing now. As soon as you get them together, I mean, they are definitely going to be able to help themselves. Because could you imagine if you put these two forces together? This is why probably the spirits that are operating within this family and within this Jezebel are fighting so hard to fight against the army of the light, to fight against divine unions, to fight against marriages. That's what the devil does. They don't want you to get married. I had a godfather tell me, don't ever get married. Just stay single. Why would you tell somebody that? So then when you want me to be a nun, or you want me to just continue to have sex out of marriage, out of wedlock? Why would you wish that for a woman, to never be married, never be supported and loved within a marriage? A marriage is beautiful. Why would you give that advice? You would have to be able to hear that person operating in that spirit. That's the only way that makes sense. Tell me more. Karma. Somebody's receiving karma. The Dharma is a nice guy. Somebody's a nice guy. And they're getting good karma. This is what they're... Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, JB. Oh, wow. That is a very, very aggressive word. I don't know. Everybody's story is going to be different, you know. Oh, hello. I've been blessed. Thank you. I hope you've been well as well. But this nice guy is receiving karma. So karma works both ways. Now, as this person receives their karma, whoever it was that they were contending with is going to receive back karma. The karma's in the upright. Yes, I'm spot on. Intuitive cat. That's like spot on. This nice guy is receiving good karma because he did not deserve to have this interruption in his life from this Jezebel, which had a lust demon on her that was doing love spells. Tell me more about this future with this nice guy. Yeah, he was in bondage. That's what the karma is for. Somebody tried to put this man in bondage. Somebody who could be in high honor. Yeah. Occupation. They did this like it was a job. It was like a job for them. Boom, there you go. Karmic femme. There she goes. It's a karmic feminine. It's a woman here that had a man in bondage. He has no access He's blocked. She blocked his path up by love spells or just fooling around with him. But he's awakening from this love spell and can see her now for who she really is. He probably can't sleep with her anymore or any of that because it's lust. She's probably using that, you know, body part of hers that smells like the bottom of the ocean, literally. I don't know how this master, she had to use a love spell to get somebody to go up in that. Lord have mercy. Jesus. So yeah, somebody can't do it no more because this love spell has broken, and now this person is mad because they're evil eyeing the fact that this mature man is gonna get good karma and abundance. This karmic feminine, she did this like it was her job. She did this like this was her job. Tell me more. Yes, that's what I said. This person has an attachment. She is the attachment. She has a lust demon. We said what the demon was yesterday. What's his name again? Something Amadeus. Something. We rebuke any demons or any attachments. But this person, and you know what else I was listening to when I was listening to Shanita yesterday? That if this person doesn't do what the demon wants and continues trying to absorb other people, then the demon will kill them and absorb them and eat them. And I mean, she's trying to keep this person up until the point where even when they're released from this bondage, they have nothing but God. As long as you give your life to God, masculine, then there is no way that a demon or you can go through possession and controlled by a demon. You have to give your life to God, to Christ, to Yahweh. And although you may be impacted by attachments, it cannot hook onto you and control you. Somebody who's being completely controlled by this karmic feminine, but they're also going through an awakening. Tell me more. Because of a love offer, what about this love offer? To a healer. This person wants to bring a love offer to this healer. This could be this divine feminine. Because of a love offer to a healer. Third party situations. It's just a hater. Now, in the past, you've dealt with abuse from your family. It looks that's not coming up. It looks like you've dealt with that already, and you changed that situation. This is what this masculine is dealing with on his side. That's you was dealing with opposition from your family, so that you could have nothing, no love, no nothing. I don't know why, because people are weird and they let demons operate through their body, and they swear that they're just the best people in the world. But you know, because not only do you do divination, you're tapped in, you know better than that, and you don't care what anybody got to say or their opinions on it. You know why you do the things that you do. And for those I've had to walk away from family in the past, I understand. And just keep marching forward. God wants you to have faith. Everything's going to work out. That's what she was dealing with over there. This masculine is dealing with this karmic feminine that just will not let him go. Priestess. I got priest and flying monkey over here. I don't know what that's about. Ancestors. Moving on. Ooh, death magic. Yeah, somebody was doing death magic because on somebody who has a gift. This priestess or whoever this priestess is, they could be moving on. Ancestors moving on. Maybe their ancestors has them moving on. I'm getting too that somebody's ancestors done left somebody. Like their ancestors are not with them anymore. They wanted to put a death to somebody's gift. They're jealous of their gift. And their ancestors are probably so, you're like a disgrace. Yes, they did a ritual to put a death to somebody's gift. Probably because, I mean, it's clear, it's here. It says that this rich girl does divination. Somebody doesn't like that because you know why? Then you would have been able to see her for who she was and seen this too from your family. So that's why they want to put a death to this gift. They did a ritual to do it. This is messy. And one more. Oof. Yeah, on a sweetheart, like I said. What's the advice with this? There's a priest that's a flying monkey. Emotionally unstable. It's a priest that's a flying monkey here. Endings. They're about to experience endings. I don't know if they have any ties to this Jezebel, but you should know. There's a priest. The advice is this priest that you know, they're emotionally unstable and they're experiencing endings. Okay? Tell me more. This priest. Yeah, this person's jealous and envious of you. Whether it is this guy, this divine union, or this feminine or this masculine, this person's jealous. And they're definitely either experiencing ending for probably wanting to end something with you. Okay? Or for you. Yeah. They're jealous and envious of the fact that you have real love. That everybody hates this connection. Nobody wants to see it happen. It's so sad. You're that hurt that you don't want other people to have love ever at all, even if it doesn't change anything for you. How do you get that way? How do you get that far? What you're impacting does nothing for you. It doesn't make anything better. It doesn't make any. It maybe makes things worse for you because of the karma, but it doesn't. So you get the satisfaction that the other person just experiences some sort of misery or misses out on something. That's enough satisfaction for you. How do you not know that this process should alert you to being compromised spiritually in some sort of way? That's weird. I never understood people. Protect somebody's protected. This shit doesn't work anyway because it's just this thing is protected. Whatever it is happening, if there's separation in any way, it's happening for your highest. Tell me more about this block no access divinity. Somebody is blocked from your divinity, your connection to the Most High. That's what they're blocked from. See? Protection. That's probably why they wanted to get in the middle of this, because one or both of you directly connects to the Most High. Like being connected to you is being able to experience God's love for real, which is a beautiful thing. Yeah, this karmic, I think, has a health concern. That's been coming out. Something's wrong with her. Yeah, she's been abandoned. They've been abandoned. I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, somebody's going to jail. Spiritual jail or jail. Maybe that could be why this person is blocked, or this karmic feminine is going to prison. For spiritual prison or whatever, for putting this person in bondage like this. Okay? Let's do some tarot and we're going to call it quits. I'm getting sleepy. Just out of nowhere. I'm a girl's girl. Trying to play me like I ain't that girl. But they know. All right, Holy Spirit, what's the past energy? Yay, 20K. Look at that. Teamwork make the dream work, baby. Hi, welcome. It's almost time to go. Why does it say 45? I felt like it said 58 a second ago. Didn't I just see the number 58? Why does it say that? Oh, man. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, girl, they know. Shit. I'm hella tired. I gotta go. I like this song. All right, let's see. Damn, shit, something's hitting me so bad. What's the past energy for the collective, please? Ooh. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. The truth. This happened already. Mental clarity. Somebody's coming out of confusion. Like that awakening. Could be this masculine. Breakthroughs, new ideas, success, a sharp mind. Could be some conflict and surgery, like cutting something out. Maybe cutting out that fishy smell that you smell coming from somebody. What's the present energy? Empress. And the present energy is the Empress. Empress, you having a breakthrough or you had it already? What's the future energy? My goodness, just wow. You coming into a spiritual union, maybe? Tradition, society, rules, but I mean, that's a higher energy. It could be a high level spiritual union or some sort of marriage. But I don't know. Maybe you are going into some sort of institution or religion or something. I don't really know. I don't really think that's the case. It's 1, 3, and 5. If you're seeing any repeating numbers, what's the advice? Oh, come on now. Messages coming in fast about something. Reasons to celebrate. 2 of Cups. This is all really good. Forward movement. For the Queen of Cups. It's good. What's the advice? See forward. Charging forward ambitiously. Maybe this King of Wands here is going to charge forward. That's the advice. The Devil. Wait, hold on. What's this Devil energy? Strength. One more time. Competition. Wish fulfillment. Yeah. So hold on. Give me one more on the wish fulfillment and the company. What's the wish fulfillment exactly? Wounded warrior. Okay. Yeah, this person's a wounded warrior. Okay, yeah. They might be an emperor because the emperor rides the chariot. So this person could be the wounded warrior who wants wish fulfillment. They're very strong against this competition, being very brave. But the devil is giving me a little bit of imbalance, but obsession. Like this person is completely obsessed with, being strong and competing over this competition and gaining wish fulfillment, forward movement. This is that King of Wands. So tell me more about this breakthrough. Whoa. Yeah, well, Tower could have came and caused some sudden change that is your breakthrough. Yeah, you could have done this in hermit mode while, reflecting, searching, doing introspection, and spirit could have gave you the message. 4 Cups, I don't know what that is. Contemplation, meditation. What's the 4 Cups? Okay, so you're thinking in the present energy of moving on, moving forward to calmer waters. That's in the present energy. You done got on the boat, spirit sent the boat, and you got on it. Could feel a bit sad or bummed out about it, depressed or whatever, but you're moving over to calmer waters. Tell me more about this present energy. Yeah, the sun. This is triumphant for you. Thank you for the likes, YouTube. I really appreciate that. We're already on 11 likes. I haven't seen Tree Frog in so long, Tree Frog. If you're around, or if you know what I'm saying, I don't know, you just disappeared. This is triumphant for you. It's like the illumination and triumphant success in the current energy. Okay? Healing. So you're gonna be able to rest and heal, all that good stuff. I'm saying like catering yourself, face masks, massages. It's like really healing yourself through self-care and self-love. It's current energy. One more for this. Conflict. Conflict. Oh, yeah. The conflict's done. No more conflict. The present energy, cycle complete. So I'm getting this as defeat. You can rest now. Give me the future energy with the Hierophant. Foresight. Expansion, just like Jupiter. Is Jupiter on this card? Fire. Aries, no Jupiter. Somebody's finding their direction. And it's towards this Hierophant energy here. Tell me more. Towards marriage. Yep, this Queen of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning. It's here for you. You're finding a direction, moving away from whatever it is. If you just moved away from something, somebody, that's the right decision to do. Do not doubt that, because you're stepping right into a literal marriage with good fortune that you're going to be super passionate about. So don't play yourself. Possibly with the King. Oh no, this King of Swords is sad. Tell me more. Yeah, manifesting. You could have manifested this. This came out before. Manifestation. This is one of your manifestations. Oh, come on. I ain't taking all that. What's this? Something about the Six of Pentacles. That was put on pause so that somebody could get a new perspective. You made a decision, or somebody will. The Lovers and the Soulmate and the Two of Cups. Give me one more and taking action. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. That is, long-term success. Your harvest. It could have been like really wishful thinking. Like you stay in that wishful thinking for your harvest. That's a part of your faith. Seven of Cups is sometimes confusion, but I'm seeing it as, after I clarify with the Ten of Cups, you are still having very optimistic, although it may be a little bit like overwhelming or confusing, or you don't know how you're going to get there, but you do believe in your Ten of Cups that it's possible and it's there for you. You do. It's a Ten of Swords. It's a painful ending. What's the painful ending? Oh, this is for the King of Swords. Or he wants to end things. Yeah, he's losing sleep. It's a King of Swords that is, yeah. Soulmate card came out in reverse. And now they're manifesting. A relationship ended. That could have been what you moved away from. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, heartbreak. Somebody's heartbroken over this union. They felt left out in the cold. Maybe it's this Emperor too, but somebody needs to gain a new perspective. That's why it's the way that it is. Let me see. Did the Emperor come out here? No, it didn't. Just the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. So you could be manifesting something new, even though your heart is broken and you're in the Five of Pentacles energetically, like you're being left out in the cold about this community or union or marriage or home or whatever. So what's the outcome of this? If you're feeling that way, just take it one step at a time, okay? 1 hour at a time, 15 minutes at a time, whatever you need. Just take your time. Queen of Swords. So you're in your Queen of Swords. That's funny because we got a King of Swords right there. But you're going to have reasons to celebrate. Yep, because you got a new beginning. That's direction that you're finding for the Queen of Wands. You have a new beginning. Very nice. This King of Swords is going through a painful ending, and this King of Wands may be a different guy. This King of Wands here. But still, use your discernment. The devil is there, so I don't know 100% on that offer. But I'm going to get a little bit more clarity using these decks, and then we're going to go. Thank you so much. Hi, Key the Goddess. Welcome. Make sure you watch the replay. Oh, somebody does not. Don't you mad? Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not going to change nothing. But okay. I hear you. Okay. What was I going to say? The replay is going to be on YouTube, should you be interested in that, okay? Because I know you're just getting in here. Hold on. Because I done flipped everything in reverse. Heartbreak. Please give me more on this King of Swords. Give me more on this King of Swords, please. I got the Star energy. It could be going through a rebirth. Ooh. But the relationship is in reverse. The lovers is in reverse. Somebody made an addiction? A decision. Yeah, they're spying, trying to talk to their guides and stuff. A decision. A breakup. Yeah, they could be spying on the Empress or watching. What about the Empress? Yeah, they're holding on. The relationship's over, but they're holding on to this Empress. So tell me about this King of Wands. What's the energy behind this King? Oh, damn. This is the moving over to calmer waters, or he is. What's this energy behind this? Yeah, they're working towards wish fulfillment. They're working a lot, steady, consistently, to get to their wish fulfillment. Tell me more. What's going on over there? Yeah, they're trying to find balance, trying to balance themselves out to get into a union with you. I don't know if you know this person or not. King of Swords came out in reverse. What's the King of Swords in reverse? Oh, he acting like a third party. Reasons to celebrate? Yeah, he's trying to block your reasons to celebrate. Look, King of Swords in reverse, reasons to celebrate, Two of Swords. You gotta be very careful. 111. Gotta be very careful. Because this man wants to block your new beginning. And although you see him, he may be very loving and so on and so forth. But you'd never be surprised what people do. Yeah, conflicts. When they feel like they're not going to get caught. Take us out. Them shits do not want to stay on the table. King of Cups. What about it? The cycle of this person coming forward, this Emperor, cycle complete. King of Cups, Emperor, fulfillment, moving forward. So, this King of Cups be part of this Emperor here. And the cycle is complete and somebody's moving ambitiously. Tell me more. I think it's this Emperor because before, yeah, the Sun. This all came up in the other reading. Leo, the Sun, an Emperor. That came out before. What's the Three of Swords? Oh, he's heartbroken over this Queen of Cups. Damn, it's a lot of mother, it's a lot of niggas. It's stressed out. It's Emperor and it's King of Cups energy. Can't sleep at night. Heartbroken over this Queen of Cups. Well, y'all match King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Could be an Empress, Emperor, because yeah, Empress, Emperor. Now that the cycle's complete, now they want to move ambitious and they can see through the sun or whatever. No, I'm okay. I'm really trying to lock it down. I got to have it. Yeah, taking inspired action. So they want to take action. I hope it's not no black magic. Find and receive. Yeah, they want a fresh start. They're anticipating this. Oh, because here comes, this might be the same guy, because here comes that horse again. Remember? With the King of Cups and the cycle complete, and then we have the King of Wands with that same horse. What's this King of Wands with the it's Knight of Swords? Yeah, this person's strong. They're trying to have strength. Yeah, it's communication is coming in fast. Momentum. Something's going to pick up momentum over there. But the advice here was to be strong. And I want to say maybe about addictions and overcoming. Yeah, wish fulfillment. You're going to get wish fulfillment as a wounded warrior. Information or momentum is building up fast. Okay? What about this King of Swords? It needs to be balanced out. Although you're an emperor, your energy seems fragmented to the point where you're cut up in different pieces. So maybe some groundwork, meditation, prayer, all those types of things could really help if that's what you're seeking. It's like somebody's trying to manifest, but the angel is here. The angel comes before the temperance. It's either you're not supposed to be doing that or you're doing it wrong. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I just said that like that. Page of Pentacles, that's manifesting. And then temperance, something about something coming into balance. The temperance angel becomes before the tower. What's this? A page. Somebody's definitely taking action. Could be a bit reckless though. That's what I'm saying. Yes, burden and Ten of Wands. The temperance angel comes before the fall, the tower. So that if this is something that you want, you're gonna have to do it in the upright. Because if you use baneful magic or magic of illusions or deceptions, you know, I'm not going to say that part. Then you're going to put blockages in front of your wish fulfillment. That's the advice for this emperor here. Yeah, Empress, you're barely here. I mean, in the beginning, maybe about the abundance. I don't think anybody can really stop that at this point. They could have heavily tried to in the past, but this is definitely coming in for somebody, and somebody doesn't want you to leave them behind. But like I always said, I need you to use discernment and to decide in your 3D life, like, am I reflecting these? Like, am I seeing these results? Am I seeing this person act like this? Am I seeing this? Or am I just listening to tarot hoping that it will manifest into my life? It's something to consider. Okay, if you're doing love spells, I would advise against it unless you're doing it together knowingly, because doing it alone without the person's knowledge or consent would be considered, baneful, and it would be illuminated, essentially. I'm going to call it right here. This is your reading. I got to go. I have to move on to a few other things for the day. I love you guys. I'll see you guys another time. Thank you so much for 32K. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, my moderators, JB, Brittany. Thanks, Sade, for coming by. All of you on YouTube, I got 12 likes today. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your comments and your remarks and all the love. I thank you so much. I'm like flashing in and out of sleep right now. I don't know why it's hitting me so hard, but it is. So I'm going to get up out of here. I love you guys. Thank you. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? I don't know how soon, but I'll see you guys again. All my blessings, I call back all my energy back to me from all places. Yeah, thank you. From all places seen, unseen, known, unknown, especially from those who do not wish me well. And I return your energy back to you, cleanse and in divine light. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your afternoon, okay? Bye.